Good evening, everyone. To all my fellow book reading friends, Cheeto and pizza loving people, this is Martinius, and today we will be having our midnight book reading. But before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification button for more updates. We're going to begin today with a book of my own, a book entitled Poetry in Denouement. I'll be giving you a short glimpse, reading you an excerpt from one of my favorite poems that could probably be a great pair to our theme tonight. Sometimes we don't see the monsters in the dark, and basically that's the scariest thing that we can probably imagine. But the truth is, the real monsters arrive in the morning, where they are visible to everyone, pretending to be one of us, hiding their true evil inside of them. And I believe that's the exact definition of monstrosity. What I have for you today is a poem entitled Gods and Monsters. Listen carefully, for this may be our last night, and you may never be given a chance to see what lies in the morning tomorrow. What a delightful treat. The Grim Reaper shall set foot on this road. Neither anyone wants to be touched or stared upon his soul-wrenching glance. He comes up at the middle of the road and faces the weaklings who dared to challenge him in despair. But one poke and scrape left blood gushing from their mouths and flesh rotted indefinitely. However, the sliding of his scythe grew into a louder noise that has woken up the sleeping beasts. Every step towards the end of his direction, screams have been heard by the most death-defying tones. The banshee arrives. Fear runs up to every inch of the townsfolk's spines, hoping nothing but just to stop the wailing spirits speak upon their heads. The Grim Reaper continues his journey. He swung and laughed at every minute of his experience. Flutters of wings are suddenly witnessed along the dark skies. Azrael comes by to pick up his deliveries. Everyone ran, and some were crushed by the stampede they created. It was a perfect timing for Azrael to claim the deaths one by one. Men, women, children, the elderly, all faced their fates in the hands of the angel of death. The Grim Reaper continues as his cloak freely flows on the ground, as it marks his every movement. But in every turn and stomp comes the set of another. The ram slowly came out of the shadows, hidden under the melting dark sun. The Grim Reaper has finally arrived at his destination. Now tell me, where is the safest place, the paradise for your redemption, the summer home for your realizations, the treehouse for your rejections, the 5-star hotel for your resurrection? Remain alert for the real monsters that are about to come. They may come in the grandest and brightest vortex of glimmering hopes and dreams. However, if you turn off the light, nothing's seen. Pitch black, as I've said. Unlike the darkness, give it a candle or a flash of anything bright. It will lead you to the true form of happiness. Never let yourself be fooled. The gods and monsters who live by their shadows, marked by death, traces of blood, munched up flesh, and everything terrifying, are the ones you should find. For the real terror could be the ones in front of your very own eyes. That's all for today. I'll see you again tomorrow. This is Mortemius. Good night.